Real time coming back at you again. Artizzle, Maurice Green. I got so many nicknames I can't even keep up with them, but just wanted to say something real quick. What was it? February 21st, 2014. And one trend I've been seeing on Facebook for the past couple of years, people always do like fake HIV hoaxes. Like they'll post somebody's picture, you know what I'm saying, say this person has AIDS, or this male, or this female, and she's giving it to people, or he's giving it to people, blah, 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 so watch out for this person. And the thing that strikes me that nobody ever talks about is when you see these pictures, let me turn my wipers on, it's too loud. When you see these pictures, you never see the name of the person, you never see actual medical evidence, you never see victims coming forward, you never see anything to prove that this stuff is factual. It's basically just slandering a person's name and defecating their character. You understand what I'm saying? And that's crazy. And it's usually always black people. It's never white people. It's never Spanish people. It's never Asian people put on blast about these situations. It's always blacks. It's like we're the only race. Like we will defame each other more often and more harshly than any other race, man. You know what I'm saying? Unity is just something that is just a word or a situation that isn't in our vocabulary. That has to stop, man. You know what I mean? Like last year, I forget the brother's name. You know what I mean? But it was like this huge thing. This cat from New York of allegedly contracting HIV and spreading it to all these people. Now, how an individual knows his status and his results. Not only that, but knowing every single person's status that he allegedly infected. This person must be like a super detective or a freaking psychic. You know what I mean? But people, like, they see this information and they just run with it and they spread it. Like, people are so quick to tear somebody down with no proof. And it turns out that the individual, you know what I'm saying, that whole thing was a hoax. It was his ex-girlfriend. She was pissed off at him, so she did that. And it's crazy because he didn't really get mad at her or press charges. He kind of understood why she did what she did. You know what I mean? And that's crazy. Like, I literally saw this post on almost every other friend and their on my news feed, every other one of my friends, mainly females, of course, like spreading this information because they quick to tear a male down. The male is always bad. The man is always bad. The man is always doing something wrong. So they quick to tear him down when they hear some information, even though it has no proof. But when they hear like a false story about somebody that they don't like for no reason, and they feel bad for not liking a person for no reason, now that you have some type of false story, it kind of gives legitimacy to why you don't like this person. Like, damn, I don't know why I don't like this person. Oh, I heard this person had AIDS. He's spreading it to people. So that must be the reason why I don't like her. So I'm gonna run with that. And it's crazy. The story came out false. You know what I mean? I figured it out. Posted it on my wall. I mean, I didn't tag nobody or put nobody on blast. Posted it on my wall. Not one person that shared that bullshit reshared the true information. And that's crazy. Like, our people, like, we will try and convict somebody. Not even trying. We'll just straight up convict somebody with no evidence, no trial, no nothing, period. That motherfucker's guilty. He's guilty. That's how we feel. But when the truth comes out, everybody stays quiet. Nobody could be wrong. Nobody can admit to their faults. And that shit is crazy. Like, yo, how are we going to be progressive as individuals and progressive as a people if we follow asinine bullshit logic like this, yo? How are we gonna? It's crazy, and the dominant society they just look at us, man, and they just laugh, man, because we run with nonsense. We don't read, we don't research, we don't try to get to the bottom of situations. Like if I personally knew that somebody was running around purposely giving people HIV, how the hell is posting it on Facebook? You know what I'm saying? With people from 2,000 miles away gonna change anything, yo? I'm going to give that information to the authorities. If this person is being you know what I'm saying, if he's a public or she's a public risk and affecting people, I'm not going to share with my friends on Facebook. That's stupid as hell. They're not going to do nothing. The most they can do is like some vigilante justice, you know what I'm saying? But no, there's people that get paid to take care of situations like that. I know people say no snitching, blah, 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 no snitching, whatever. But, man, I heard we say no snitching, but we got some of the biggest snitches on a freaking planet. Matter of fact, our motto was no snitching. But the biggest snitches in the damn world is our own people. We'll snitch on each other. We'll snitch spreading false rumors about somebody spreading false rumors about somebody spreading HIV. That's a form of snitching, and that shit ain't even true. You telling on somebody with some information that's not even real. But y'all the first people to say no snitching. But you'll snitch on somebody about some shit that's not true. Get the fuck out of here. Excuse my language. I ain't mean to take it there, but like stuff like this, man. I just question some of the individuals that surround me in my cipher, man. You know what I mean? And every time I see stuff like this, I try to call it out immediately, man. Immediately. Any type of hoax or any type of nonsense, I call it out immediately. It was another Facebook hoax last year where I guess some dude. Oh, it's a good song. Let me turn this up a little bit. Some dude had a mask on and stuff like that. He's waiting inside the house. So the girl came into the house. You know what I'm saying? He jumped out, scared her. Ha! And all of a sudden she got shocked. She got scared, ran out the house, and they were like, "Wait!" She ran out the house, ran down the steps, and all of a sudden a car hit her. You know, and it looked like it killed her. You know, but once I did like a little bit of reading, and it was shared everywhere. You know, they shared this picture everywhere. This video, they shared it everywhere. Everybody believed it, and I'm like, yo, it's just the way like the frames broke down. It just didn't seem real. I'm the type of person, if something doesn't seem real to me, I'm gonna research it and try to break it down and see what it's about. So boom, I do the research, and it was, you know, they just created some internet hoax. They show how they made the video and stuff like that, blah 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 blah. But the thing is, one of my friends who shared it, everybody was boo-hooing and blah, 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 and saying you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't scare people, blah, blah, blah. Once I posted the video debunking it, like the people actually saying, no, we were just kind of making fun or whatever. The chick that posted it, she's like, damn, why you going to ruin it? Like, ruin what, yo? Like, you posted some shit that's gut-wrenching, that's heart-wrenching, that has people's emotions in turmoil. You know what I'm saying? People thinking this is really real. People is really sad and distraught and disturbed by it, ruining it, and you coming off acting like it's true. I'm proving that it's wrong, and now I'm ruining it. I'm ruining a lie. It's not like this was like some movie that you guys paid for, and I told you the ending of it before y'all went to go see it. No, y'all was passing this shit off like it was truth. I can't co-sign that, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just too much slander. I've personally been slandered over nonsense, over half information, and have truth without people like really researching it and getting to the bottom of it. And it's just something that my people, we need to stop doing, man. My people, I mean black people, we need to stop doing this nonsense, because these are the individuals that I see doing this shit more than anybody else. I ain't never seen no white person, no Asian person, or anybody else in these stupid ass internet hoaxes, yo. We need to stop this shit, man. Because karma is a motherfucker, and that shit will come back on you 10 times if you keep on putting out this negative energy, you keep on spreading these false lies about people, you keep on spreading stuff, and you don't really have all the facts and all the information, yo, that shit gonna come back to you, man. Like, people need to stop doing this nonsense, man. Like, start reading and start actually researching and knowing and understanding before they jump to conclusions about something. You know what I mean? And that's not even just with spreading information. That's even if you have heard, you think you heard somebody said something about you or said something, before you jump the gun and jump to the conclusion, get all the facts first before you strike out and latch out and be irrational, man. That's all I'm trying to say, man. I think I spoke enough for tonight. I'm about to go do some karaoke. Whatever. Probably hit the bar first and test out some of my new comedy material. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be in a new comedy competition at the Joker's Wild in New Haven. They're gonna be starting it March 9th. It's gonna be on a Sunday. So just trying to get my jokes together, get my tools together and everything, and make something out of myself. You dig? But yeah, man, just be about logic, be about truth, be about reality. Stop spreading nonsense if you don't have all the proof. And even if you do have the proof, there's proper authorities that can have this information, not just some random ass strangers on Facebook that we trying to cause and create a scare. And on top of that, real quick, because the latest hoax was a female, was running around spreading HIV intentionally. Do you know do you know what the probability of a woman, an HIV infected woman, giving HIV to a man is statistically, if you actually read and research? The statistics are 1 in 1,000. Basically, as a heterosexual male, if I have sex with a woman that has HIV, I literally have to have sex with her 1,000 times to possibly catch it. And now they say she passing it to individuals, males left and right, blah, blah, blah. So you mean to tell me she's having sex with multiple individuals thousands of times? Come on, man. Like, yo, just simple logic, simple mathematics, just simple deductive reasoning will debunk this shit without you even having to research it. You could just have this rudimentary intellect and you can break this bullshit down, period. A 1 in 1,000 chance. Now, I'm not saying, oh, brothers, go out and start having sex with whoever and keep me a condom off, whatever. I'm not saying do that. Of course not. You want to make sure that you protect yourself. And there's other diseases, because diseases like chlamydia and gonorrhea, that's a 1 in 2 chance. So if you fuck a chick 2 times and she got chlamydia or gonorrhea, you gonna catch it. Out of them 2 times, you gonna catch it once. So there's other things that have a much higher probability of catching the HIV. But all I'm saying is, I'm just saying don't live in fear. What I'm saying is be responsible, but if you do your thing or whatever, and you wasn't responsible, yes, still get yourself checked out. Yes, still be concerned. But don't live in fear as if like HIV is just being passed around like freaking Christmas cookies during the holidays. That shit between females and heterosexual males, it just doesn't work like that. It needs blood on blood contact. Unless your penis bleeding and your vagina is bleeding at the same time. First of all, if you're in that condition, you shouldn't be having sex. But unless the situation is like that, there's a 1 in 1,000 chance that you can catch it, or there's a 999 out of 1,000 chance that you won't catch it. That's all I gotta say. I'm done, man. About to go out, enjoy the evening. Feedback on the video, real time. Deuces.